So in my spirit, I wasn't feeling right. And so I yielded to the Holy Spirit to call. I felt within myself as a clerk.
So let me play it again. It's just a 1 minute clip. Let me play it again. Can you listen carefully? This is a clerk to the appointing committee speaking today. No, that was yesterday. In front of the committee that was set up to investigate whatever happened. Before the whole nation, it was telecasted live. So listen again to what she said. Well,
so in my spirit, I wasn't feeling right. And so I yielded to the Holy Spirit to call. I felt within myself as a clerk, you have your ears and your eyes and you are watching, and you could sense. So in my spirit, I wasn't feeling right. And so I yielded to the Holy Spirit to call my boss, the clerk. So I called the clerk, pleaded with him that wherever he is, he should please come to my aid, because what is happening is beyond my control. He indicated to me that he was at the scene of the former clerk.
Okay. So, the clerk to the appointment committee, she was the woman that Honorable Penyo Markin was angry with and was telling her that she's a very partisan clerk and that she's an NDC person. She is the one speaking. Today, she made us understand. And please get me right, I'm a Christian. I believe in the Holy Spirit. I believe in tongue speaking. I believe in prophecy. I believe in revelations. Right? I believe in miracles. Even the wildest miracles, I believe in them. I believe in miracle money. I believe in akwanchere. I believe in all those things. So, just to put me in context, I'm a Christian. I believe in spirituality. Now, the clerk to the appointment committee is saying that as a clerk, one of her duties is that she has to ensure order at the committee meeting or when a committee of parliament sits. So if you are a clerk to appointment committee, at every point in time, you must make sure say things are done properly and they are in order. Now, when she was sitting there and there was issue between the minority side and the majority side as to the number of people that could be vetted and all those, she, the clerk, instead of going by the actions prescribed through their work ethics and all those, maybe I know that per their work handbook and all those things, they will have been trained on how to manage issues at a committee sitting. They will have been trained on how to calm tempers when things become rough. But Madam Clerk in question says that she was relying on her spirit, on the Holy Spirit, to tell her what is the next thing to do.
So in my spirit, I wasn't feeling right. And so I yielded to the Holy Spirit to call. I felt within myself as a clerk, you have your ears and your eyes and you are watching, you could sense. So in my spirit, I wasn't feeling right. And so I yielded to the Holy Spirit to call my boss, the clerk. So I called the clerk, pleaded with him that wherever he is, he should please come to my aid, because what is happening is beyond my control. He indicated to me that he was at the scene of the former clerk. And he's really in the tight corner, but looking at my pleading, he would try and come. Within a matter of 5 minutes, the clerk was here with his usher. So I excused myself in the midst of the proceedings of Honorable NDC and went into the adjacent room where I had instructed my secretariat to provide tea and coffee to the honorable members because it was way beyond sitting hours, and we had.
When you are supposed to make sure coordinate activities in the committee, and one group of people are saying that the number of people you gave us is different from the number of people that are entering to come and be vetted, and so they will not agree. She is saying that instead of going maybe to opinion marking that, oh, honorable, it's my mistake, and forgive me, how can we do it? Do I have to speak to chairman to maybe put it on tomorrow because I did not tell you or what? Instead of doing that, she said she was sitting down and she was listening to what the Holy Spirit would tell her. And that the Holy Spirit told her that she should call her boss, and so that the boss will rush into parliament. See, religion, if we don't take care, is going to become our downfall as a nation. This religion issue, if we don't take care, is going to become our biggest downfall as a nation. Even Israel, that is a nation of God, that God used to rule himself with prophets. Now they have a prime minister. Israel, they have a prime minister. They don't come telling us, say, when maybe people were kidnapped by those militant group from Gaza. You don't come and tell us, say, they were waiting for the Holy Spirit to tell them, say, go into Gaza and go and capture Gaza. But our parliamentary clerk on the appointment committee said when issues arose and when she was supposed to demonstrate what she was taught, her skills, negotiation skills, and while she was supposed to do the work for which she is being paid, and for which she has been given a car, an accommodation, she was relying on the Holy Spirit. And she is proud to say this on national television before the whole nation. And of course, we don't see anything wrong with it. I tell you, this thing, Anka America, now because I say where the next thing they say, ya pam no, and I say, you no abako resign. Imagine if a doctor tells you, say, you are come to the hospital with an emergency, you need emergency surgery. You are lying in the theater, and the doctor is there waiting for the Holy Spirit to say, you can now start. That is what the clerk is telling us. Or imagine a nurse is supposed to administer medication to a patient, say at 2 p.m. It is 2 p.m. The nurse is not coming. Why are you not coming? It's because she's waiting on the Holy Spirit to tell her that this is the right time to go and administer the medication. Don't follow the doctor's prescription. Would that be tolerated? No. But the clerk to the appointment committee says that when things became tough, when she was supposed to do what was required of her, it was the Holy Spirit she was relying on, and the Holy Spirit told her, call the clerk, the other clerk, your boss, to rush to parliament. Interesting times ahead of us as a nation. You see some of our issues. You see some of our issues, and this one, if they're to be under MPP, you are going to blame it on Akufo-Addo's head. You see some of our issues, civil servants, that are trained to do certain jobs, they cannot do the job. They are relying on the Spirit of God.